We ended the last one talking to Dwell, and I thought we would start this one by, let's go ahead and upgrade our Spirit Healer one. This is the one that we have equipped on the cube, and we'll just go ahead and upgrade it, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times? I don't know, I mean, whatever. It's going to give us a good little chunk of health back every time we use it, which is not very often, sadly. This one... good grief. This one's not a bad one, because it gives us a little extra damage, but I thought before we spend all those guys, we should take a look and see if there's anything of interest over here. So some of these mutators are pretty interesting. I'm not going to go through all of them, but like this one, I think, no, this guy right here, Shielded Strike. Melee attacks grant a shield for 5% of max health, max 25% lasts 5 seconds. The 5 seconds is kind of crap, but if you can stack up a couple hits very quickly, that's a good chunk of health that you get as a shield right away. That's, I don't know. That's an interesting thing. I kind of like the idea of that. Again, I'm not going to go through all these, but I wanted to take a look at this one a little more. So, fusion-charged autocannon generates cubes which penetrate infinite ammo supply, can overheat, cannot score weak spot hits. So this, instead of having the shield one, comes with, conjures a 5-meter anomalous cube room, which grants allies an increase of 50% heat decay rate, reduces heat generation per round when firing weapons that overheat by 15%, and automatically generates missing reserve ammo per second. I think I like having the shield instead of this guy, because I don't necessarily need the heat or the missing ammo. So I'm okay with leaving things where they are, aside from the upgrades we made for our mutator currently on our cube gun. And let's go back to, I was about to say Faerun. No, wrong place. Farnham. No, not Farnham. Yharnam. There we go. I knew I would get there eventually. Return to Yharnam, of course, the annual event in which folks bust out Bloodborne again, while they impatiently... some impatiently wait for a sequel, a remake, something. I suppose technically they're not necessarily related, but, you know, just the same. I didn't participate this year, maybe next year, I don't know. I mean, my PlayStation Plus account is not active, so I wouldn't have been able to play with others anyway. Minor details aside and all that. Here, let's go ahead and hit the shrine. This is the council chamber. We found this place, I don't know, several episodes ago. So it has been a minute since we've been here. And it sure looks like we've got multiple directions to go, so we shall sally forth this direction. I'm surprised that guy didn't move. I mean, this gun may not get weak spot hits. Actually, does this one not get weak spot hits too, and I just didn't remember that? Get out of there! Oh, buddy. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, wow. I wonder if we're over-leveled for this room. If we are, that would be a fun change from what life has been like recently. Projectiles return to hit. It does not say anything about not getting critical hit, or not critical hits, weak spot hits. So maybe that's just the corrupted one that doesn't do that. That's interesting. I'm fine with keeping things the way we have them with the cube gun. I'm a big fan of this gun so far. It is very, very stinking good. It's another bit of galvanized iron. We are getting closer to being upgrading our hammering. Being able to upgrade our hammer. Gosh, that was so easy for me to say. Looked like there was someone right around this corner. Got that guy too. Okay, you guys are toast. Whoa! Yeah. We're gonna exchange hits there, and that's fine. I don't mind. I still just never use... Oh, okay. I never used the charge attack, and maybe that's why right there. That was ugly. That was very, very ugly. I shouldn't have been trying to do that in that moment, but... alas, this is where we are. Oh, I cannot even use my melee weapon while I wait for this thing to stop overheating. That's great. That's great. Hey, we needed more forged iron, so I'll take it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stop you from hitting me? I would say I feel bad about that, but that's kind of the name of the game. I don't want you to hit me. Hello, and welcome to another video of Don't Hit Me. Got you. Got you. Here, let's just back around the corner. We use walls to our advantage there. Make sure we're not an easy target. Do we have a mini boss guy? Why are we talking? Why are we excited? Here we go. For what? The random trash mob? Okay. I mean, that wouldn't really be what I would get excited about, but that's okay. To each their own. How you doing? We're coming out of the woodworks. Hey, I'm busy looking for scrap, if you don't mind, okay? Ah, man, this gun is so good. It's really good! How you doing? Let's get out of here. Alright, we're gonna have this guy, so that means we need to move a bit. I don't want to be standing around like a weirdo. Okay, now the boss decides to show up. How you doing? Ooh. Just trying to get rid of some of these guys that are, you know, effectively working as ads. Okay, I have turned on the overclock. Good job, turret. Appreciate you. You melted that guy. Turret is so good. I don't know what we got. We got some corrupted luminite crystals, but it doesn't look like we got any of the regulars. So we got 2 more of those guys, no regulars. That's fine.
No room for that.
We need some of the other ones because I've been bad about upgrading mods. I'm just kind of like, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure which one I really like. So that's fine. We can work with that. Hello? Do you want to come say hi? I say, I'm pretty sure you're going to be coming from the right. My directional hearing is not great. Ow. But just, you know, looking at the map, if nothing else, seems like that's the direction you got to be coming from. I think we'll go ahead and use one of these guys while we're technically under the 50% threshold. That worked out okay. Did not lose our charge. I still wonder if we can get more than 4 charges of that. I mean, I could have sworn there was an item we found some time ago that I thought said it was for increasing number of charges, but maybe not. Yep, we don't need your pistol ammo. But thanks. Just trying to watch both directions right now. Got some more iron lying around. It's always good news. We'll always take that stuff. Some forged iron. I mean, at the very least, I don't think we get all of the iron back, all the materials back when we upgrade a weapon, when we remove the upgrade, so it does seem like you always need more stuff. I'm good with that. Just for the giggles. Oh, I hate this already. Nope, I hate this mod. This mod is not my friend. Ugh. I mean, you're basically just throwing a grenade. That is not at all what I expected it to be. Well, it's not what I wanted it to be. How about that? That's okay, though. I think what we'll do is we'll just take that off right now. And just for the giggles, we'll go with the Corrosive rounds, I guess? I don't know. I mean, does it really matter? I'm not sure how much it matters. The stasis beam, I don't want to do the stasis beam. We'll try the corrosive rounds. I mean, we haven't used that one yet, I don't think, at least. So, I'm good with that. Did not pay attention to what we got from that guy. Did we get a regular illuminite crystal? Would be nice if so. We need some of them. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, buddy. 1,000 damage. Oh, denied. Denied. Don't dodge my arrow. That's rude. I'm trying to play a game of who's the best archer around here. It's not you, I can tell you that much. What? Everything's fine. I don't know why this guy's freaking out. We're doing just fine. Look at that. We're sniping the crap out of everyone here. I mean, our damage is going slowly down because of the top shot, but that's fine. Is there anyone else down here? I don't see anyone, so I'm going to call that good. Yep, we're definitely fine. Oh. Ow. Corner's bad. Go ahead and run anytime now. Nope, and keep running. Okay, this looks like a great spot. Good choke point. Oh, dude. Okay, we gotta heal at this point. This is just too much. Ooh. Turret, you saved my bacon there. Not too proud to admit it. Ah. I thought maybe I could sneak that shot in there, but that's what I get for thinking so. We'll go ahead and stop using that for a minute just so we can get our ammo back, even though I think we're getting pretty close, maybe, to a checkpoint? I don't know. We got a shrine right here, though, which this will be good. We'll go ahead and use this for sure. This will help us regenerate some health. I'm a big fan of health regeneration. Big fan. Big fan. Come. Yes, here they come. Can barely hold back the waves of them. Looking like there might be some sort of interaction with this room, you know? Big statue up there and all.
Wonder what that is.
Wonder what that is. Well, allow us to go inspect. Okay, there does not appear to be any interaction with it. It's like some sort of fey statue or something. Guessing that'll be a shortcut we open later. We're probably not going to be able to get onto this pedestal with candles on it, so... Okay, I'm just going to leave that guy because I don't know what else to do with it for now. I mean, I guess we could try firing an arrow at it, but... yeah, I didn't really think that would do anything either. Should probably go back to the shrine just to get more resurrection juice, but that's fine. We'll be okay, I think. Sacrifice? Sure looks like it with sort of a chef's knife. It's interesting. No interaction with that, though. Looks like this passageway should rejoin the other side where we saw there was a purple item. The alchemy stone. This is a ring. The alchemy stone. Wonder if it's by order... Nope. It's not alphabetical order. I have no idea what it is. Increases base lightsteel by 6% while suffering from a negative status or blight effect. That's intriguing, because I am almost always suffering from some sort of negative effect. Sure seems like, anyway. I'm gonna have to try that one at some point. I mean, I don't even remember what we're using right now. The hardcore metal band, because duh. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna trade that one off right now, just for the giggles. Where did you go? The Ring of Deflection, I still like that one. The Stone of Continuance, And then the Vacuum Seal, I do like that one a lot. Stone of Continuance we can probably get rid of, but actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the Stone of Continuance. Well, I don't know. I'm suddenly torn because I think that means we get 15% longer with our turret, but maybe we can get something else that's going on. You know, this one's kind of an interesting thought. Gain 200% of health regenerated as mod power. I mean, I guess we don't really have a ton of health, but if we were to regenerate, say, I don't know, 20 health, then that would give us 400 mod power back. And since we have a mod that regenerates health, I thought, nah, what the crap, we'll try it, just for the giggles. I don't know. That assumes I ever remember to use it, which I'm apparently very terrible about. The council chamber. We've already been in the council chamber, but that looks like a way to go. So this is probably going to give us a shortcut, although it's not going to where I was thinking it might. Where was that other door then? Very curious. Now let's go down here because this will unlock the shortcut back at the checkpoint, which that's going to be the main thing we need. Oh, this is already unlocked? Okay, this is already unlocked right here. Wait a minute. And we still have this other area we never even went into. So let's check this out before we go back to that other big old mirror thing. I suspect we're going to have to go do the mirror thing before we come over here.
Away, beast. We have pressing business here.
Honorable, I believe this beast has come to petition the council.
That creature? Fey law does not apply to such as they.
You realize we make the laws here, Onariel? Step up to the podium, Petitioner. I, at least, am curious what you have to say.
If I had any questions whatsoever that there's like a little bit of a Bloodborne thing going on here, away, beast, away! That's one of the most common lines you'll hear, I think. Or maybe it's just away, away. I don't know, whatever.
Hail, stranger. I am Savan, Speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you?
No, but I am here to murder everyone, I think. I'm a human from Earth.
Neither Fey nor Dran. How very curious. Tell us more about this Earth.
Niall, you waste our time. The Fae have more imperative matters that require our attention.
Onariel speaks true. Please, Petitioner, briefly state your business before the council.
Sure, I'm looking for entities of great power.
Power, you say? And why would you seek such entities?
I need that power to fix something that's gone wrong.
How conveniently vague. If you find such magical solutions, do return to us. For the Fae will have better use for them than you.
What he means, Petitioner, is that the only power that remains in this kingdom is political. Nothing more.
There is the imposter.
Yes. The imposter may be exactly what you seek, but if so, we cannot help. We have troubles of our own first.
What are these troubles you're having?
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Onariel speaks true, but a thought occurs to me. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. Our kingdom has been thrust into chaos, stranger. The one true king has been usurped by an impostor, aided by someone on this council, no less. But we know not whom. If you will accede, Fey law allows for an independent party to aid our investigation. Perhaps your eyes can bring clarity where our trust has failed. Do you accept?
Oh, sure, why not? But I need more information first.
That is wise. You are under no commitment unless and until you choose to make an accusation. That said, should you come across sufficient evidence, you are permitted, within certain conditions, to accuse one of those seated here, and this body will consider the accusation.
This should be pretty fun. So, what happened that needs my investigation?
A great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the one true king. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The impostor, Phelan or Pherin or whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The impostor could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all have our alibis, as you can imagine. None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the impostor, then Fey justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The impostor still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step, and a necessary one toward restoring order among the Fae.
Okay. So you said I'm permitted to accuse under certain conditions. Let's go with, why do you need an independent party first?
We do not. This farce does nothing.
Peace, Onerul. The law is clear on this point, as you well know.
I will answer your question, stranger. With a traitor among us, trust has shattered. If any of us were to produce evidence at this stage, it would be suspect by all.
And rightly so. Either of you would love any excuse to remove me from the council.
And you do not wish to hold half the council's power yourself, Oneril? You cannot pretend it isn't true.
Regardless, stranger, you are not from this world, either of these worlds. So, any evidence you bring would be free from the suspicions which we have cast upon ourselves.
I mean, cool. You don't know that, But here it is. How do you know you can trust me?
Precisely my point. This foreigner may have any number of reasons for accusing any one of us.
Which is why, if and when evidence is produced, we alone will pronounce the final judgment.
And if that evidence has been falsified, tainted, how do I know one of you has not paid this interloper to act on your behalf?
Oneril, only you assume that everyone is as unscrupulous as yourself. Not everyone seeks power at any cost.
Very well. I will judge it when I see it. I trust no one, but I trust the two of you less than this foreigner.
So why would one of you have aided the imposter?
We now know that the impostor approached each one of us at some point, whispering promises of freedom and power, trying to poison our minds against the one true king.
He only said what we wanted to hear. Pity one of us listened.
Can you blame them, though? The imposter called out important truths.
Is that an admission of guilt, Nael?
If you would allow me to finish. I was saying he called out important truths that we must take to heart, despite the poison that obviously accompanied them. We would do well to address the flaws raised by the imposter. And I find it difficult to cast blame on any who thought there might be a smoother path towards doing so.
And yet that path has led to ruin. We have merely exchanged one tyrant for another.
Indeed, but our feelings on the outcome are irrelevant. This council must be absolved of guilt if we are ever to restore order to the Fae.
So how is the king put to sleep?
Alas, we do not know.
There is no blood, no wound that we can see.
Not that we were able to investigate the scene fully.
At your request, Onariel. I cannot trust either of you backstabbers nor anyone you might call to serve us. Were those not your words?
They were indeed, and the sentiment holds.
Regardless, it is unknown even what could harm the king. For it is said that no mortal weapon can kill him.
And many have tried.
What can you tell me about the one true king?
The king has ruled over the Fae as long as anyone can recall. He has always been a guiding force, both in our world and our lives.
Some believed he was too much of a guiding force.
More than some. Yet, look at us now. The king sleeps, and our world is spun into chaos.
Indeed. It would seem his life is more entwined with our wealth than anyone knew.
Imagine what would have happened if he had been killed.
So why can't you wake the king?
Of course! How could we have been so blind? The genius of this foreigner who is so much more clever than all of the Fae together.
Please, Onariel. Their question is academic curiosity. The simple answer, stranger, is magic of a kind more powerful than any here have yet seen. We suspect the imposter's conspiracy went even deeper than this council alone.
All the more reason to identify the conspirator among us.
And what can you tell me about the imposter?
They are a monster. They care nothing for the welfare of the Fae.
Nor those of us who serve the Fae.
Nor for the law. On this we all agree. The imposter's plan should never have been carried out.
And yet one of you helped them.
So it would seem. If this council is to have any efficacy at all, the traitor must be removed from our midst. This is the law.
So you said I'm permitted to accuse under certain
It means
conditions.
you're not Fae, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Onariel. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one.
So I should get going.
As you will, stranger. Should you find evidence, though, bring it before us.
I find this to be very intriguing. I mean, if we step away from an episode of the People's Court and we go kind of back up this way, I don't think we're going to be able to go into the King's Chambers, but maybe we can. But I really like this. This it reminds me a little bit of Knights of the Old Republic, the very first game. I think the first game you do some investigation on, oh shoot, I can't remember which planet it is. And you're basically doing a murder investigation. And it's kind of fun, you know? I mean, I like the idea that you gotta do a little work, you gotta work your brain a little bit, all the things. It's kind of cool, it's interesting. So I'm just taking a look at our map here to see if there's anything new that may have appeared that wasn't there before. So, beyond an opulent door carved to their own vanity, that's the imposter one. We got that, yep. Kill some guys, got that too, yep. All right, well then, that's where we came in, so we need to go... sorry, I am all turned around. We need to go this way then? And this will get us up to the big mirror door, right? That's where we want to go now. So I guess we'll go ahead and take this mirror slash portal. Before we jump in, I just kind of looking at it here. It is not a reflection of what we're seeing in the room, as best as I can tell, because we don't have a big door behind us. I mean, if you go all the way back there, I mean, I guess maybe that is that, but it's very zoomed in if so. I don't know. I guess it's the same. I don't know. Whatever, anyway. So we're still in the Council Tribunal, but we're clearly in a new portion of it, and I think maybe this is probably a pretty good place to leave things. How you doing? I'm a little busy, if you don't mind. I was trying to do the sign-off. So, hi. Once again, I'm just going to ask you guys to cool your jets and wait a minute because, you know, things to do and all that. Plus, I wanted to just kind of take a moment to look around. This is going to be some sort of shortcut or something, it looks like. Oh, we have some reading here. I wonder if this is going to have anything to do... Let me turn that off. With the mystery that we've been tasked with. But I'm not going to worry about it for right now. And if you would like to read this, just pause the video and you can read all the things. I only caught the end. Trust cannot be eaten, but the untrustworthy can. We'll rejoin on the next one and see if we get any closer to solving the mystery of who on the council is the traitor. Catch you in the next one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.